After washing off your face, have you ever experienced very stinging or like a redness or like a whitehead, blackhead, all these troubles? And this doctor said, oh, your skin barrier is compromised. So why this skin barrier compromising happening? So let's invest 10 minutes to get to know about it. 안녕 동생들, your Korean skin 언니 정민 here. After washing off your face, have you ever experienced very stinging or like a redness or like a whitehead, blackhead, all these troubles? Today, I want to talk about it. It's actually all about skin barrier. Maybe you try expensive skincare products or why this kind of things is happening to me? Then you went to dermatologists and tried different expensive treatment, but you never work it out. Actually, it's all linked to, which is skin barrier. So today I want to talk about it. It's my personal experience. I lived in Singapore about 10 years and then I frequently travel to Korea, especially winter time. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking hot for me. In Singapore, it's usually around 30 Celsius, but in Korea winter, it's -10. Especially this year winter, it's around like -20. So the difference of temperature is about 40 to 50. So the moment that I landed in Korea and then I came out from the airport, oh my god, my skin just screamed. It's like very pulling and then very like red and all the like a white, like a fuzzy kind of feeling. So I tried different methods during my business trip. Whenever I travel, I also changed my skincare product, but it didn't work it out. I was wondering, is it because of the dry Korea weather or is my skin sensitive? I've been selling a lot of Korean skincare product last 10 years, right? So I tried many methods, but there was no one ultimate solution. After suffering many years, I went to dermatologist and this doctor said, oh, your skin barrier is compromised. That's when I started to actually study. Let's look at our daily routine. Our morning starts with the cleansing form, then toner and essence, and when we go out, there is a lot of fine dust and UV, and then after that, we come back to our house and we use the cleansing oil or cleansing water, and then followed by foam cleansing, and then like weekly 2 or 3 times we use a filling or like a scrub and exfoliation. I mean, all these things are actually for good skins, right? But I feel like my skin is getting more and more sensitive. The answer is actually quite simple. All the things that you did for your skin is actually the reason which ruins your skin barrier. So it's very important to know what is the skin barrier and then take care of it, then everything will be totally changed. So let's invest 10 minutes to get to know about it. Let's talk about 피부 장벽. In English, it's called skin barrier. Simply put, it's a wall, protective layer on almost part of your skin. So let me put this way. So you can imagine there is a brick wall. Bricks like a dead skin cells, and then cement between bricks is like a lipids, like a ceramide or a cholesterol. Imagine your wall is very strong. It can block external irritants like fine dust, bacteria, chemicals. So moisture also inside will not escape easily. So result will be your skin stays moist and healthy. But when the wall is compromised, let's say like there is like a big cracks, your house roof is like a collapsing, right? Then when there is a raining, all the water will leaking, or your cold wind or dust from outside will coming into your house. So your skin will be more like easily affected from this. So you can imagine that this house is your skin environment, and then how the skin barrier works as a brick wall for you. So it doesn't end here. There are a few problems. First of all is the breakouts. When your barrier breaks down, bacteria enters your skin and then inflammation happens. Result will be acne and pimples, especially chin area and your cheeks. So this is most common barrier problems. Problem 2 is the extreme dryness. Moisture keeps evaporating and then skin becomes dry like desert. After cream, it feels very tight, and then white flakes everywhere will start to appear. And then of course, makeup will not sit very well as well. And then problem number 3 is the sensitive skin. So everything starts to sting. Every time you change the cosmetic, it turns red. And then when wind blows, face will feel very irritated. And then when your barrier is broken down, irritants come right in. And then problem 4 is the redness. Blood vessel will be be like start to show up, and then your face will be easily red, especially cheek area and then nose area. So even without drinking, there will be always this blemish issue. Problem number 5 is the pigmentation. When your barrier is weakened, your UV damage will be more severe. Then you will get more melanin produced, which leads to dark spots and then pigmentation issue, and then your acne marks will last longer as well. All these things are actually connected. All your skin issues are also connected to one. So when your skin barrier is broken down and compromised, all these things can come to you. It's like a vicious cycle. When you have a trouble, and then you will use the trouble product, and then when you feel dry, you will use the moisturizing product. When you feel like a sensitive, you will use the like a less sensitive or a calming products. But on top of all these, if you don't fix your skin barrier, actually whatever you apply, it doesn't work. It's like you are keep pouring the water in like a basket which has a big hole there. If you don't know this, you just keep using expensive product and go for the treatment, it will not solve anything. So why this skin barrier compromising happening? First, when you wash off your face too much, every day 2 times of cleansing, but if you're doing too much, this become problem, especially like cleansing foams has all this like excessive SLS and all that might actually wash off all your lipids. Imagine that you are actually removing bricks and then between there is a cement, right? But you are removing all the cements. Second of all, removing all your dead skin cell too much as well, like peeling toner, AHA, BAHA, and scrub. If you use them every single day, the dead skin cell actually is a part of the brick wall and then your skin barrier. So imagine that you are scrubbing your bricks every single day, then your bricks will be thin and thin and thin. Third of all, lack of moisture. After wash of your face, it's a golden time. Within 30 seconds, you need to moisturize your face unless all the moisture will evaporate. So make sure that you moisturize your skin within this time. And there is one more thing very important, which is the skin temperature. I mean, someone like me who travels and then there is a lot of temperature changer will be also a case. But even in the one country, and then if you keep going indoor and outdoor and there is an aircon or a heater, there is a constant temperature change, then your skin will be under a lot of stress. So your like a blood vessel will be contracted and then expanded, and during this process, your skin barrier will be very, very weakened. So it's very important to manage your skin temperature more stable way. So from now on, it's really, really important. What shall we do to solve all these skin barrier issue, right? First of all, simplify your wash of your face routine. In the morning time, actually, you don't need a double cleansing. Just use the usual like a bubble cleanser as a simple cleansing. For double cleansing, you can go for like an evening routine. You can remove your makeup with the makeup remover, such as like oil or lotion or water, and followed by gentle cleansing foam. pH 5 or 6 will be good, slightly acidic ones. I saw sometimes like there is a like an ice massage or like in the ice water, like a hot water, like you rotate it. This is really like no for me, because this is what I say, skin temperature drastic change will be very, very bad for your skin barrier. Second of all, thinking about your dead skin cell removal process, it shouldn't be too often. It can be like once a week is actually quite good. For daily toner, I see sometimes slightly acidic toner, but no, I usually recommend more gentle, more moisturizing, hydrating toner. Don't think of too much that I need to remove dead skin cell. Actually, naturally, they will just fall out. So don't think about too much. Third of all, use the ingredient that can actually repair your skin barrier. So that's the most important part, right? So these are the ingredients that I usually recommend. First of all is the ceramide. It's like a cement between the bricks. And then panthenol, which actually moisturizing and calming your skin. Third is the Centella asiatica, which is very good for inflammation. Niacinamide is actually, we usually know for brightening, right? It's good for skin barrier enhancing and then pore care as well. And galactomyces, which is really good for skin texture improvement and hydrating. So it's important to find the product which has this kind of ingredient. So when your skin barrier is compromised, it doesn't mean that you need to use a lot of hyaluronic acid and then keep like like nourishing it and moisturizing, it's important to like repair back so you can actually absorb it better. And on top of it, I want to highlight it's very important to use SPF because SPF can actually compromise your skin barrier very fast. So even if you use a lot of good skincare product, if you don't protect with the good SPF, it will go back to the 0 1. So it's very important to use the SPF. And on top of it, don't forget to drink a lot of water. Hydrating yourself is really important. You need to protect your skin from within as well. Let me summarize. Skin barrier is the protective layer on outermost part, and when it breaks down, you get breakouts, dryness, sensitivity, and redness and pigmentation. Usually, it happens when you wash off your face too much, or like an excessive remover of your dead skin cell, or sometimes when you don't moisturize enough. So if you want to protect your skin, try not to wash off your face too much, especially in the morning time. Just foam cleanser will do, and then do not remove your dead skin cell too often as well. Once a week will be good enough. And then try to use skin barrier enhancing and repair ingredients. From today, can you promise me don't use too much cleansing in the morning time? And then after 2 weeks, try to observe your skin change as well. After watching this video, don't forget to drink your cup of water today. And then if this video was helpful, follow us and like this video. 구독, 좋아요 잊지 마세요. 사랑해요.